Wonder. I wonder if Popeyes is open right now. Kinda hungry. Beautiful people, welcome back for another shift at the coffee talk. We left off with Gala hiding Freya, obviously. We were talking about his job being a hospital admin, I believe. Um, I don't, I don't know what else we're gonna discover, mainly because they both of them have a pretty professional relationship. I think Freya's just gonna talk about her book a little bit more. I'm just hoping this is a quick day so we can have a little bit more plot in the next one. But that's not to say that each day is that this day doesn't have no plot. I'm just saying I want to get down to like the meat and potatoes of everything, you know? But without further ado, Jesus. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about our work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's a patient's personal lives anyway. Such wow. For whatever reason, I can't do S's today. S and CH. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep you should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal though. Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. I should keep... You know, guys, I do apologize. It's not even like 2 minutes in. It's late. That's all I'm gonna chalk it up to. Super late, and I'm attempting to do like 3.5 voices. Barista and Freya have like the same voice, so whatever. We'll get through it. Whoa, I did not know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy, that's for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. But Gala, it's like 12 right now. The fuck? Are you going to stay hide? Yeah, still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yup. Safe trip. See you around, Rev. And you, Freya. See you. Yeah, man. Take care. Stay safe. Freya, what's that look? Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, have to retell... Oh, wow. Seriously, have to retell this story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. And then cut. Thank the Lord. Give myself a little bit of time to breathe. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still, if I get a ton of hate in the comments, I totally deserve it. Just fucking gave Freya like a mixture of the barista voice and Gala's voice. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Yeah, Freya, I'm not gonna push this. I think it's... that's for him to talk about. I tried to squeeze the story from me. Obviously, he doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. Won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. See why God doesn't want to talk about it? Huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then, I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person, that's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital, and he's been Neil, how are you? Man, should I do the cup voice again?
Good evening, everyone.
Oh boy. Good evening. Nice to see you again.
We are also glad to see you, Barista.
By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name?
Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neo.
Neil. DeGrasse Tyson?
Yes. Neo.
Is that your real name?
Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neo has a lot of associations with Earthling's efforts in intergalactic exploration.
I get what you mean.
I believe we did not meet the last time we were here.
I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here.
And you, sir.
Hide.
You come here often.
For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah.
Boo, we're not from around here. Neither are we.
Where do you come from?
Far away.
By far away, do you mean a few thousand miles or more?
More. Much more. More to the point where your strange calculation systems mean nothing.
That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this?
Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived.
Image? Ah, the Arimi... Wow. Arimi Jenner? Isn't that... The Arimi Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar.
As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista.
And what do you want to drink tonight?
The usual, that is how you say it, yes?
Yeah? So, anything?
Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway.
You really can't taste anything?
Yes.
What if I can brew you a drink that can make you feel something?
Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that.
Challenge accepted.
Please, surprise us.
So, if I'm not mistaken, him being an astronaut, or an alien, and I keep seeing like the Milky Way flash across the screen. Milk, honey, and mint. Right? Hey! That's sick. I'll take that. Let's see. I hope I got this right.
Thank you.
What the? Interesting. Guys, before you ask, yes, that's how they drink.
This.
So he drinks from there and he pushes his drinking appendages together. It's very interesting. Whoa, what's happening with you?
What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately.
Okay, sick.
Done. Thank you so much from all of our kind.
You are one interesting person.
Thank you. That was a compliment, yes?
Normally, yeah, but you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of a compliment. What are you, Neil?
Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way.
What kind of job?
We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds.
You really are here to find a date, all the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Excuse me, Tangerine. I would like you to not step on my keyboard. Thank you. Yeah, nice. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point.
We do not understand. We were glad if we can make you laugh.
No, the pleasure was mine. But may I ask, why do you have to breed with us?
We are sorry, but that is classified information.
Aw, man.
But we believe it is alright to share. Oh, wow. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight.
Instead of, alright, just one word.
Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista.
I owe you the story. So, why? Everyone. Oh, fuck me.
Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves. Because unknown threats that are beyond each other's civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in.
I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? You came here to give seeds, so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth.
That's correct.
The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are.
Yes.
Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, we're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector.
That is 100% correct.
Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero?
Yes, that is what your people will call the protector.
But why go through all the hassle? Sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Freya? What?
Sadly, it is not that simple.
I don't know, it seems like Freya's into it. Seems like Freya got the hots for that type of shit.
The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So, everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they are born.
That sounds beautiful and creepy.
Why?
I think it's like the lack of privacy. Sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy.
That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth.
Oh my. What you're saying is true. Shouldn't we help them to get laid with love?
Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead.
That's very true. Hold on, sorry, Tomodachi. Gotta update my Tomodachi. We got Neil. Wow. Cool, man. Cool. Alright. Thank you. It's cool, like outer space. Cool. Well, how's the mission going so far?
We cannot say it is going well.
I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know, what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if you got a good story. Or if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot.
Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to be with us in exchange for our stories?
Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about.
But our mission is serious.
It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me.
We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again.
Fucking hell. Uh-huh. Are you computing, Neil?
This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives.
Yes, that's called commitment, and a lot of people can't even do that. So, that's like 2003 Webster's Dictionary type of definition.
Such a strange concept. Then why with such rules do you still face overpopulation problems?
That's a... Wow. Interesting. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can't be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them.
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet.
That is so fucking false. But hey, that is what it is.
At least, that is what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case. But our things are stupid. That's the easy way to put it.
We learned so much today. We have another question for Miss Freya.
Ask away.
How can we become your husband?
That's actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I wouldn't suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage.
Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
You could start by asking whether she's actually single.
Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
Do you want to be our girlfriend?
Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone.
Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
I can 100% agree with that. I mean, you know, having sex or just, you know, in this case breeding, that kind of just happens whenever the fuck you want, regardless. But it's like the commitment, that's when it truly gets down to it. Obviously just wrap it up, and it's not exactly breeding. Yeah. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker.
Smooth talker.
Someone good at communicating with others.
That would be really challenging for us.
Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms.
Condoms.
It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening.
I know he's an alien, but like I'm giving him such a robotic vibe that I kind of want to put in like a small little joke of like him shutting down, be like,
Systems. Overheating. Shutting down.
you know what I mean? I don't know. Stupid as fuck. So we talked about using condoms, but how does your kind have sex? Like seeing how you drink, a condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the meeting ritual.
Ew. Okay, well definitely don't tell it to me. Don't look at me at all, actually. I don't want to imagine how it's done.
Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part.
We did our research, and we tried it on the testing. What
The fuck?
And we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven.
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir.
Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult.
Honestly, it is. I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base.
How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information?
We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you.
You're welcome.
We are off now.
Bye. Alright, man. Take care. Y'all got some pretty eyes. Well, that was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but they never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer org? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come in a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Hi, brother in Christ, it's been a pleasure. Not sure I'll ever see you for the remainder of our time here at the coffee shop. But hopefully you're catching a flight tonight, so again, been a pleasure. I'll hit you up on Tomodachi. You have my you added me back, right? Cool. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back sooner than you know. No, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, might need to go as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Again, in the fucking Seattle rain. Like, what? You're in a tank top. I assume you have, like, a good shower. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. It's been a pleasure like always. Espresso, blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Oh, okay. Wednesday, September 30th. You know, guys, we're on track for finishing this episode on time. Given that I just stick to the story and I don't add, humorous commentary. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. I wonder how that works. Is that a waterfall? Probably. Like, that's fucking scary as fuck, too. Like, imagine this colorized. God damn. I mean, never mind, it's a newspaper. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Welcome in. Oh. Bit. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. Well, how may I help you? We've heard reports of an alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention and everything. Sir, I understand, and that is a very good point. However, in fact, oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna stick to the script, whatever. In fact, there may be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before you're leaving? We're good. What? Wait. Was he not an alien just now? He said we are good. You really need to be more careful, Neil. What? Oh, ladies. Good evening. Good evening, man. Yo. Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle, welcome in. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned meeting here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Well, let me get you guys something to drink. Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Like, oops. Like that? I'm assuming that's right. Cool. Alright, Miss Aqua, drink's ready. Whoa, this looks really fresh. I call this Marakek. Marakek? Marakek? I don't know. Morocco. Interesting. Maybe the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tetarik. So, rainy weather today, guys, right? Alright. Huh? Is there something wrong? No, it's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tetarik. And South. I don't know if like putting it like an accent on it is racist or not, but I do apologize. I don't know how to pronounce any of this. Well, thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So, you learned it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. Not walkthroughs on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we made some pretty good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I can be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family and get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyways. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. Wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. That makes you an empath. You know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us a decent compensation, healthcare bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this, so don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be so much easier. How's your game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why not? Confirm it. Fast. Before they give up your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And then the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. I mean, technically. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting full metal conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Yo, welcome up. Or about me. That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. Oh, hold on, let me check my phone. You know what? Huh? So far my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. You know, if it's disappointing that I'm not gonna make 6-letter sound, bite me. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with another exhibitor badge. With an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo builder? What the fuck am I reading? I swear 9 times out of 10 these sentences I can't English them. Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build right now if you want. Do so. Okay. Damn, a whole game transferred that quick. Cool. Now let's see. I wasn't expecting a third. Oh. Ladies, enjoy your game. Rachel, how are we? Hey, Rev. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say those announced this late are... ups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. Really? And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. Okay, well, what do you want to order? You know what, guys? I'm gonna beg my friend to record these voice lines for Rachel because I feel like she needs a very feminine voice. So, a sweet hot chocolate. I'm doing like that suspicious squinty face. Oh, that is fucking adorable. First of all, that's such a like. I hate how order matters. Oh, it looks very pretty, and it's warm and sweet. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Yeah. Thanks. Ladies, I'm back. Excuse me. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. A fourth? Dad? Oh. Well, what are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So, I thought you'd be here. Damn. Come on, guys. And now you're causing another ruckus. Or, sorry, Rev. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Rachel. Okay. Well, anyway, I better order something. You know, I have that... I also have that, like... severe compulsion to buy something. Whenever I'm in, like, a gas station, I just, like, stop in for the bathroom. I always buy Red Bull or, like, some energy drink that's on sale. Alright, man, what are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? Basically a hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate. Fuck. With milk and ginger. It's very similar to what your daughters had. Wow, that looks fucking good. I'm gonna make this later. Alright, hold on. Sorry. So many drinks. And your drink is ready, sir. Please enjoy that while I look at my Tomodachi life. Favorite things is my time. Cool. Good job, Myrtle. Putting in the best Tomodachi, what? Bio? Cool. She's so direct and straight to the point. It's great. Oh wait, that's really cute. Her thing updates. Like the closer you get to her. Oh, the closer you get to everyone. Almost everyone. Or maybe as like time goes. I like that picture, Freya. That's actually really nice. That's a very cute, candid picture. Very different from what the fuck we're seeing right now. Pissed off. Close friends only. Rachel, we need to talk about this later. Close friends only. Trying to be a better father while running a record store. That kind of breaks my heart to see. Like, not in like a sad way, but in a very like... My heart goes out to them, you know? Oh my, this is amazing. Glad you like it, man. Dad. Yes. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. Not like 20 years ago. Besides, since he left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. Just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? Rachel... Rachel, you're mad, and I get that, but... You guys need to resolve the whole entire Mom conflict. You really do. Something I could also learn, technically, but... That's not my time for my story, you know? You were together for almost 15 years, and you're 18! What the... Wait. Wait. Oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. And that is exactly the compromise I was looking for, to be honest. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But I feel like, me personally, if I was gonna change the dialogue just a little bit, he could have said like, but I, ... we, ... just to like add a little more like growth in there almost. It doesn't work like that, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. Guys, I promise you, sometimes I'm just like looking at the background while the words are down here, and I'm assuming what it says. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please, go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. But I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But I'll see you around, Dad. Wait, Rachel. No. Yo, you did right. You did right. Excuse me for a moment, Rev. Nah, Henry, you did right. I promise. I want to keep your drink right over here, real quick. Yeah. I'm sorry about what happened, ladies. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. Not my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that? Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you're focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. But born into a big family is useful after all. Well, being born, okay, whatever. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Rev, deuces. Alright, ladies, again, pleasure. And you guys stay safe, alright? Thank you for the drinks as usual. Yep, stay safe, take care. I guess I'll be all for it. Okay. Andre, you're back. Saved the drink for you. I re-steamed it. Not supposed to do that, but it's okay. I'll put in the overtime. I'll clean out the machine. Are you alright? Sir? Oh. Yes, please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. Sorry to hear that. You lost her now, but you will never truly lose your daughter. You're taking the right steps, man. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? No, that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time with girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label, and that's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. Didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. Politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unmanageable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy superstar lifestyles, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, and it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. Sure, that makes sense. So, what do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we do have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Just look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Rev. And, sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Hey, man, don't worry about it. I can relate. In more ways than one, I can relate. Stay safe, as always. And I think that wraps it up for today, guys. I want to close up shop. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you might want to see me play, because I will play Coffee Talk too. And I have other things coming up, but it is what it is. That's gonna be way down the line. But to be honest, I'm just really happy with the overwhelming support. Again, thank you guys so much.